Please, everyone give a warm welcome to Angelica Yi.
I want to take us all back to my senior year of college. On a random winter night, my two roommates were asleep, while I laid wide awake on my lower bunk bed. Laptop on my chest, neck bent at a 90-degree angle, face lit up by my computer screen. With an incognito browser open, seeking one thing. A film called First Girl I Loved. My eyes scanned each Google search page, maniacally clicking through results on pages 12, 13, 14. A quiet voice inside me whispered, "What does it mean that you're still looking after 14 pages of results?" Scroll, click, page 15. "Why are you looking so hard for a movie about lesbians?" Scroll, click, page 16. "Are you really just a good, straight ally?" Found it! A free version. Yes, it required pausing and buffering every few minutes. And yes, I was also fielding spam ads and potentially a computer virus. But I'm Asian. I was not gonna spend $3.99 to rent it. Okay. And more importantly, in the off chance that my family happened to check our shared Amazon account's purchase history, I could avoid having to explain why I was watching a gay movie. This was one of the first times I realized I was queer. My conscious coming out came later in life, because from a young age, I was pretty sick. Lovesick, over many, many boys. From the wee age of 5, I'd brag about having crushes on Austins, Codys, and Ryans. In middle school, I plastered an entire bedroom wall of collage cutouts of the Jonas Brothers. Nick was my favorite. And as straight as I thought I was, I felt relieved, because if I liked boys, then I couldn't be gay, right? I remember one Sunday school lesson where we learned about the first humans, Adam and Eve. Something you need to know about third grade me is she loved being right, and she lapped up praise, especially from authority figures. So when my Sunday school teacher asked, "Does anyone know what this story means?" I saw the opportunity like she was offering me 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Christians, am I right? I confidently stated, "This shows God created marriage between man and woman." She looked at me and smiled. I felt a warmth blossom in my chest as she said, "Yes, that's exactly it." While my boy crazy syndrome was in full swing, there were signs of another ailment. By curiosity, I remember both searching for and avoiding looking at certain girls in my classes. Remember the Jonas Brothers plastered up on my walls? At the same time, I was also looking up paparazzi photos of Selena Gomez on a near daily basis. I called it fashion research. So back to college, I made a friend. We met in our Christian fellowship, and I felt an immediate pull from the moment they tilted their head and said, "Hey." When I think back to that time, I remember late night talks in their apartment, a casually draped arm over my shoulder, holding hands in a dark theater watching Carol, sharing a bed in their childhood home, and me, sweating through my t-shirt, wondering, how can you be sleeping so soundly? And why can I hear my heart pounding through my ears? Even to my deeply in denial 20-year-old self, I couldn't deny that I was in love. Which brings us back to the desperation of that winter night, lower bunk bed, laptop on my chest, neck bent, face lit, earnestly searching for the first girl I loved. That night of many nights where I was searching for myself in movies, TV shows, music, really anything, and discovering who I was and who I could be. As I watched, I felt a warmth blossom in my chest. But this time, not from the approval of an adult who had a vastly different worldview than mine. Not from the boys who I thought kept me safe from sin, shame, and self-honesty. And not from continuing to live as I thought I should, thinking that was the only life possible for me. The first time I realized I was queer was my miracle and my blessing. The first girl I loved opened a door for me to love myself more fully. Thank you.
Chung, one more time for Angelica Yi.